Good afternoon, 157th Air Refueling. This is Peggy Podcast number 6.
Yes, we're very excited to reach out to you all. We've missed you over the summer, and we're looking forward to having you back for the August UTA.
Boy, I guess, Chief, it's the summer is flying by. I cannot believe that we're looking at the August UTA already, but I'm really excited to see everyone's smiling faces when we get back together as an organization.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chief, this place, even though we haven't had a UTA in a month or two, we certainly don't slow down. I know we have a distinguished visitor that's on our doorstep that's going to be visiting the wing here shortly. We're very honored to have the Honorable Mr. Alex Wagner visiting the wing, who's the Assistant Secretary to the Air Force. And for those that may not know, his portfolio includes all things manpower and readiness. So it's a great opportunity for our airmen to interact with the Assistant SecAF, but also for him to get a better understanding of how we are critical in the mission that the Air Force has.
Yeah, we were able to spend about 3 or 4 hours with the Assistant Secretary and really advocate for quality of life items that we believe our airmen deserve. The Honorable Mr. Wagner really looks at himself as the Chief Human Resource Officer for the entire Air Force. So his portfolio includes everything from pay to recruiting and retention to diversity, inclusion items that way. So it was a great visit, and we are honored to have him.
Absolutely, and this was the first time that he's had the opportunity to see the KC-46 and actually go on a flight with our tremendous airmen and see the support, the fly, and the fix elements of that mission set. Following the visit that we've had with the Assistant Secretary of the Air Force, we also have NGB, the National Guard Bureau, Division A4, so the maintenance side of the house that's going to play a visit 31 through 4 August to the wing. And really what they're up here to look at are our processes that we have in place. And they want to look at increasing our efficiencies and practices that we currently have with regards to maintaining and operating the KC-46 to increase our available aircraft rates. So we're excited to have them come up and give us a fresh look. You know, we've been in this business for about 4 years now, and to have that outside perspective is welcomed, and we hope that coming out of that visit that there will be things that they recommend that we can use moving forward to help our airmen when it comes to maintaining this awesome aircraft.
Yes, the production assistant team, or PAT, is going to come out and really look at ways that we can be a little more innovative and speedline our process. Are we doing things the most efficient way possible to get our jets to a ready status? And they're going to let us know where we can tweak things and make things a little bit better for our airmen and for our air crew. So we're really looking forward to hosting them and looking forward to how they're going to help us continue to get after it.
It's going to be a great visit. And then following that visit, boy, it's August drill, Chief.
August UTA, and wouldn't you know, it's a busy UTA, which is different than what we usually have. So we start off the Friday, the 11th of August, with a new Commander's Legal Orientation hosted by our very own SJA Lieutenant Colonel Friedenthal. And then we roll right into the UTA on Saturday, and we have a few events in the afternoon, one being our State Active Duty Department of Corrections Mission Recognition, where we really want to take a few minutes and highlight our airmen that were out on the SAD mission inside the Department of Corrections and really executing the mission on behalf of the state and for the governor. Following that, we have an opportunity, our senior leaders, including our first sergeants, our E8s, E9s, and our O3 and above, to sit down and spend a little time with our tag and really kind of have an opportunity for a one-on-one conversation about what's going on in our unit, what's going on in our state, and give an opportunity for us to spend a little more time with him and get his intent. Then we roll right into Sunday, and we have the top 3 mini mentoring that afternoon held in the BAPT, and the topic will be managing change. So our top 3 has really been focused on bite-sized mentoring and going out to where the airmen are. So looking forward, going to be a great event. And then we'll have a host of different events throughout the day, whether it's our enlisted council meetings, our top 3 meetings, our religious affairs teams holding things, different events. So it's going to be a busy drill. It's going to be a great drill. And then the big focus is really going to be our air show training. So our just-in-time training, we released a list of everyone's assignment and where they're assigned to, and we want to make sure folks are prepared and ready. So when we roll into the September UTA, they feel confident, they feel competent, and they feel ready to get after the air show.
Yeah, Chief, and thanks for bringing up the recognition that we're going to do for the airmen that took part in the Department of Corrections mission. For those that may not be aware, we had 12 of our airmen that took part in that mission. That was a 90-plus day mission, and it was really covering down on the shortfalls that the staffing issues that the Department of Correction is currently having. So the governor asked for some help there. Overall, there was 18 airmen and soldiers that took part in that mission set. And again, these were volunteers that helped out. And I know I got a chance to go and visit them on mission. And I was so impressed with the professionalism and what they had to do in order to help out there. Everywhere as I went, the staff, full-time staff of the Department of Corrections couldn't say enough positives about our airmen and the skill sets that they bring, their positive attitudes, and just a willingness to serve the citizens of this great state of New Hampshire.
Yeah, great to have him, and that whole team is led by Master Sergeant Angel Cardona. Big shout out to him. Great leadership.
Thanks, Chief. I know our ops and maintenance are getting ready to go out the door supporting Red Flag Alaska exercise. So pretty much for the entire month of August, they'll be in Alaska, honing in on skill sets and working with partners there to make sure that we're always ready and to perform the mission that we're tasked with.
Absolutely. Another great event for our maintenance and ops teams and really our support teams to showcase how we can execute our mission, how we can get on the road and really showcase the capabilities of the KC-46 and really prepare for anything that may come in the future.
Yeah, and we're going to take advantage of this deployment TDY that they're going to be on and use it as a certifying event as we prepare for our AFRIGEN cycle next year. This will be our opportunity to look at how we deploy, what kind of support that we need, as well as the maintenance parts and pieces, and really look at where we can improve upon that as we get ready for AFRIGEN.
Absolutely.
Well, great. So moving through August, I know we also have an NGB team coming up, the historian.
Yes, yeah. So we have the Air National Guard historian is coming onto base for about 5 days to really take a look at how we accepted the KC-46 and divested the KC-135, and they really want to capture that history of that event to make sure that we have the information needed to make sure that we capture all of the different obstacles we went over, the events we went over, and the excellent work our airmen did to prepare this base, the only KC-46 Air National Guard unit currently. And we want to capture that, make sure it's in the vault forever. Yeah,
we have to capture that story because it is historical, and I'm very proud of the airmen of this wing that have helped make it a success, and look forward to that team's visit.
Yes, sir. I also have some updates. So first and foremost, I want to give some shout outs out. So we just had our ALS class graduate. So the Airman Leadership School came out. We had an instructor fly out from McConnell Air Force Base, and we brought 15 students through the 6-week program. And we were delighted to host the graduation here on Pease. And our keynote speaker was Mr. John Levitow Jr., so the namesake of the Levitow Award. And happy to announce that Staff Sergeant Bateman from the 64th Air Refueling Squadron won that Levitow Award. So it was a great event. All in all, that bringing the instructor here saved the wing $144,000 in TDY costs. So a very efficient and innovative way to get our airmen the enlisted PME that they need. So big shout out to all the graduates. Great job, and looking forward to your next phase of your career.
Yeah, no, Chief, you and I were able to take part in the recognition ceremony for the ALS graduation, and we were honored to have Mr. John Levitow Jr. as our keynote speaker for that event. And I will tell you, that was the first time I've heard him speak, and it was a great event. And one of the things that I really took away from his speech was the need for balance. And it was very impressive to hear his story and how balance has impacted him in his life and how that relates to our airmen. And it's something that I will hold dearly, and as we continue to lead this wing, balance is a key term that you'll hear me use often when it comes to the mission sets that we do day in and day out.
Absolutely. Yep, very key for that mental resiliency. And speaking of recognition, I do want to announce our Airmen of the Quarter for the second quarter award winners. So for our Airmen category from the Mighty Operations Group, we have Senior Airman Abby Stroop is our Airman of the Quarter winner. From our NCO category, from the Maintenance Group, Staff Sergeant Patella is our NCO winner for this quarter. And then for our Senior NCO category, Master Sergeant Jay Suet from the FSS won. So congratulations to the three of you. Fantastic job. Thank you to all the nominees, and thank you to all the supervisors who put in the hard work for those. It was a great showing. We had a representation from every group, so really proud to announce that.
Well, that's great, Chief. All right, looking at the next 30 days, I know we have some key events that are coming up, one being through September 6th through the 8th, the tag match. I don't know, Chief, if you want to hit that a little bit?
Yes, so our nominees went through, and this is a great opportunity to showcase our shooting and abilities to really hone our marksman skills. And so we're sending a few folks up to participate in that. It's going to be in Fort Devens, Massachusetts. It's really kind of the week of the air show. So those folks will be down there focusing on that, and we'll still be back here prepping for the air show, really leading into our family day, which is on the 8th of September.
We're having an air show.
Having an air show. All things air show is what we're going to be focused on this next 60 days.
Yeah, really looking forward to the air show. I know our team, led by Major Massabatista and Captain Ricciotti, have done a tremendous job preparing this wing for the air show, which will take part 9 through 10 September with our family day on the 8th. So just want to highlight the family day starting at 10 a.m. on the 8th of September. Friends and family of military members are invited to come and have a day with each other. And so the only thing we ask is that they being accompanied by a DoD ID holder to get let in. But we have food trucks planned. We will have the opportunity for folks to see some of the STEM events in the hangar, and also see the practice runs by our air show performers. And
this is a great benefit of being part of the wing. So bring your family out, avoid the crowds, and really get a sneak peek at the awesome events that we have planned for the weekend. So please come out, bring your families. We'd love to see them. Yeah, and I just say, things that we're allowing to come in for the family day. If you want to bring a blanket or beach chairs, whatever you need to be comfortable with your family. But really, it's about families that day and enjoying time with each other, and hopefully getting a little bit of a breath of fresh air before we go into the air show that weekend, where we know we're going to have some big crowds, some long days, but really it's all about giving back to the community, showing the taxpayers what this great military has to offer, and really helping out getting that message to our young folks out there of opportunities that they might have recruiting-wise for down the road decisions that they hopefully will make and join our great team. Absolutely. I do have a few professional military education updates I want to throw out there as well. So we're sending 5 folks down to the TIME conference in Massachusetts. That's the Tech Sergeants in Mentoring program. That's the 7th through 11th in August. Great opportunity, week-long conference to get our tech sergeants really focused on the next level of their responsibility. We're also going to host a non-commissioned officer professional enhancement, so senior NCO PE, an NCO PE, and then an airman and mentoring program here on base on the October UTA, so 21 through 22 October. The announcement will go out later this month in August to get names, but we're going to have 5 from each group for those courses, so great opportunity to really focus on that. And then, sir, I do want to touch on that on 1 July, we did sign into law that the TA, the military TA, is now able, the transition tuition waiver is now able to be transferred to the spouses at all university systems and community college. So a great opportunity. If you're not using that tuition waiver benefit, you can sign that over to your spouse and have them use it. The caveat is you can only one member can use it at a time. So either the member in the unit or the spouse can use it, and dependents are not eligible for that.
Well, what a great benefit. And Chief, who's the POC in the wing for that program?
Any questions, please go to our Force Development Office, Senior Master Sergeant Caracolia or Master Sergeant Liz Detrude. They'll help you out with anything you need there. So.
Awesome. Well, it looks like, Chief, we're about out of time here. So I just want to say to everyone out there, please enjoy your next 3 weeks before the August UTA.
And we're happy and proud to represent you. Keep up the good work.